Hi, I'm Tanya. Welcome to my cozy retirement. This is my first video, and I'm about to tell you all about what my videos will be in the future. Thank you for joining me. The reason I wanted to make this channel is just to have some videos of my life along the way, to have some fun, and maybe to even force me to do some of the things that I've been wanting to do. And if I say I'm going to do them on video, then I guess I'm going to be doing them. These are my doggies. This one is Sedona. This is Foxy, and this is Teddy, and you'll probably see all of them every so often. I've been retired since 2020. Not a great year to retire, actually, and people did warn me, but I was kind of feeling it was time that I needed to move on, and also, to tell truth, I didn't know 2020 was going to be like 2020. That year was a little bit crazy to be retired. It's not like I could go anywhere or do a whole lot. But I did do some really fun things with grandkids. I sent them video of me being just silly, sometimes of working out, sometimes crafting together. I would just ask mom to make sure she had paper, scissors, that kind of thing on that end, and we'd craft together. So we did some fun things with video. I also visited the grandkids that were close by through video or through window. I'd go to the house and see them through a window. So I had to be creative that year. 2021 wasn't a whole lot different. 2022, things started opening up more. That's the year. Took my grandson and myself, and we drove east. And we ended up in Nova Scotia to visit other family that were living there at the time. The reason I wanted to do the video now, honestly, I've wanted to do a video for quite some time. I have been nervous about starting and a little confused about how to even begin. So my daughter is going to help me. I decided that now is the time because I want to start documenting the fun things that I'm doing. It wasn't easy as I thought. It was such a huge change, and I felt like I lost some of my identity, and I'm sure there's others out there that probably feel similar. So it's taken time to get to the point where I actually think, okay, I can actually enjoy my retirement now, almost 3 years later. Some of the things that I hope to cover during this time is one of the things I love to do is thrifting, because it's the fun of the hunt and finding something that you may not have found anywhere else. It saves money. It saves our environment. There's so many reasons that I love to thrift. I used to think, oh, no way. And then I started, and now you can't stop me. I also like my house to be not too cluttered, organized, and because of that, I end up decluttering quite often. And so I like to have space. So the other thing that I like to find while I'm thrifting is crafting items, because I started junk journaling probably a year and a half ago. I've seen it on YouTube. I've learned a lot from YouTube, and I just really enjoy putting together these junk journals. They're time consuming, but they're not really expensive to put together if you thrift to get the items. And I'm sure I'll be taking you along at some point while I create junk journal. I don't mean junk journaling as me journaling, although I do need to get more into that, but making the junk journals is so fun, and then giving them as a gift to someone. But the more recent things that I would like to try are embroidery. I have got a couple of items through Amazon that I can begin to embroider. Those are some of my new crafty things that I would like to do. I will take you along once in a while for the to do crafts with me. I like to do hiking, walking. I also enjoy exercise such as boot camp. I feel it's really important that as you get older, and I'm now in my 60s, that you keep your mobility and your muscle. And so these things help with that. And I've also rock climbed, indoor rock climbing. So those things I really enjoy doing, and I'll be taking you along. And I like to have some adventures. So when I drove out to Nova Scotia, that was an adventure about it. Once I got out and was doing the driving and on our way, it was beautiful. I would like to use my car and car camp. My husband is still working, and so it's not time to really buy a vehicle for us to go together. So I have actually made a platform so that my mattress can go inside the car, and I've got all the things, because that's me. When I get something in my mind and I want to do something, I get all the things. I'm just a little nervous. So what I did was I went to a friend's and I stayed in there. We had visits, and then I slept in the car in the driveway. So I need to do that, and it's a little more difficult because we're in central Canada. It's a little more difficult. There's not as many places just to go that you can car camp, that they allow you into campgrounds or boondocking or anything like that. It's almost, I have to go west or I have to go east. Yeah, so that's something in my future, and I certainly can take you guys along. I'm hoping you'll come along with me as we do all these fun activities. And the first one that I want to start with is decorating my home for fall. I love fall. Fall is such a beautiful time. The leaves are changing. It's just a time to get kind of cozy. I get to put on my pullovers again. I'm happy that I can decorate now for fall. So let's decorate for fall. Next video. Check it out here. Or here. Or here. Somewhere, because I really don't know.
Okay.
See you again in the next video, which will probably be next week. Bye-bye.